So site assessment. For us, it's really important. Shade management is really critical in terms of planting your plants. You want to be thinking in terms of how certain plants are going to shade other plants. We're doing rain catchment. I don't know, that's actually finally legal in the state of Nevada.
Yay.
Yay. And we're doing drip irrigation. We're doing modified hugelkultur, just really fast. And are people familiar with hugelkultur? Okay, we have a couple.
Crowd, probably, yeah.
Yeah, but for those of you not familiar with hugelkultur, we're actually doing a modified version of it for the desert.
Yeah, our version is, in traditional, you pile up wood scraps or whatever, and then pile your soil on top of that, and then when the plants grow, they hit all those wonderful microbes down below. We actually dug out a sort of a pit, and we put all our wood scraps and shavings and clippings and all that stuff in the pit, and then put our soil on top of that, and did our tomatoes in there this year, and they just went nuts. So
because they're getting that natural swell of water down there, and they're digging down to all that wonderful microorganism
that comes
nutrients.
back to the grading, so all the water, that was, what we did.
So some of the techniques we're doing for soil improvement is we are building veganic soil. We are doing veganically, and the reason is because 100+ years ago, you could go get cow manure, somebody's chicken coop stuff. But these days, there's a lot.
Like Colin was just talking about the talk before us. We had a great talk with him yesterday that, it's not because we're vegetarians and we hate animal products and all that.
No.
It's today's animal products and all the garbage that is included in that.
So Malibu Compost, actually out behind the farm hall, they're doing a really amazing job with organic cow product manure-based compost. So that to me would be okay for us, but right now we're really focused on teaching people about the dangers of going to your local hardware store and just pulling a bag of manure.
Organic compost.
Start your own compost if you can. Get a little pail in your kitchen. If you can't, get with a community garden. If you're in an urban setting, get with a community garden. There's compost piles there. Start that process going. For us, we're doing kitchen and household compost. And we're also doing ash and biochar.
And biochar, which we actually learned about here at this festival
a couple years ago.
2 years ago. It's you basically burn your clean wood, whatever that is. We have campfires in the winter.
You smash it up. Yeah, actually Vegas does get cold enough for campfires.
Exactly. So then you just smash up your charcoal. You don't let the fire burn completely to disintegration. You put it out with water, and then you got your charcoal to
And
do
the
that
other thing we're doing is we are, thanks again to John Kohler's advice, doing azomite and rock dust and trying to put more minerals back into the soil. And we just talked to the guys out at Exotica right out this door to the left. Go talk to Spot there.
Spot. S-P-O-T.
If you're anywhere near the ocean, this is, again, why we love this. We always learn something when we come to this show. He's getting his trace minerals not from rock dust. He's going to the ocean and getting clean ocean water and using that in his beds, and he's having phenomenal results with it. So I told him he should do a talk next year. He's just a wealth of information. Go talk to Spot out in Exotica.
Go see Spot.
We'll do questions at the end because we want to get through this.
But in a quick answer, no.
Yeah, native mulching, you saw it in the little video, he's chipping up if the tree's dropping leaves to maybe advance that mulching process faster. Sometimes he'll go and clip the leaves to make them break down into smaller pieces of the mulch under the tree. That's great.
Again, because we are in Las Vegas, it's a very harsh, dramatic, sudden climate. It can go from 110 one day, even in hours, and all of a sudden a wind will kick up and it'll start hailing.
Cooler. Yeah.
Literally, we've seen that.
Who likes weeds?
Bees.
Weeds. 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 Great.
Oh, I thought you said bees.
No, weeds.
Oh, okay. All right.
Not weed.
I gotta catch up here. All right. Weeds.
Okay. Whoops, I hit the button. Okay, so weeds. We used to have a war with weeds, pulling them out, the crabgrass coming in, and we just finally, it's just like Colin, who just actually did the talk, how his compost was talking to him. The weeds started talking to me. The weeds said to me, stop pulling me out. I'm here to do a job. I'm here to work the soil that you can't deal with. When you've got clay or caliche or difficult soil, the weeds are going in there and they're like, I'm born to live here. Let me do my work. Let me break the soil up for you. So now we don't pull weeds anymore. We just, if they're in the garden, we'll maybe click, once in a while we'll pull one, but most of the time we just let them do their work, trim them back, and eventually once we throw a cover crop or another crop in there, that crop will be more successful because the weeds have already gone in, and they're like the first line of defense against, towards building better soil.
And eat your weeds if possible,
your
like
weeds,
I said before, really.